Hello, it's Molly Reamer with 30 Days of Goddess and Bridges Grove, and I just wanted to offer a really quick flip through of how I ended up using our new monthly practice guidebooks that I've been creating for the Goddess Magic community on Patreon just since September. So I'm on to my third version of the guidebook, but this came about as I make the videos, the 30 Days of Goddess practice videos for each month, which you can access for free at 30daysofgoddess.com. And somebody had left a comment about wishing they had the poem in print that I read during the video in printable form. And I suddenly thought I could put them together into a guidebook to kind of help you sink in. I keep saying this, but sink into, deepen into, return to, come back home to, remind yourself of the themes and practices for that month. So I put it together into a booklet for September. People's response to it was really good. I kept going with October, and now I have one that's for November and December combined as well. So I wanted to show you how I ended up using October's version. Again, these are membership benefit for the Goddess Magic community. That is patreon.com/goddessmagic. I'm planning to continue doing these monthly guidebooks through 2024. I may do them every month, or I may continue to do combined. So January and February will probably be together, but I really find it a helpful way to reconnect, to really come back, to really sink into. And so this is October's. I got it printed at Staples, ran me about $15, maybe a little bit, slightly more, because I got a cardstock cover instead of a paper cover. If you get it printed at Staples, make sure that you choose black and white printing, because it doubles the price to do color, and there really isn't any color in it except for one little symbol on the back page. So, as I mentioned in my October prayer book video, I'm also choosing a Goddess of the Month, doing a thematic Goddess of the Month for our membership, and that will be also in the coming year. That'll be available to the goddess theme, will be available to anybody, but I'm making these fun additional printable bookmarks and an affirmation card buffet pack based on the Story Goddess Oracle cards, so you can tuck your little messages in there to remember and come back to as you move through the month. So we have the I Am at Home in the Mystery, which was our affirmation for October. And then this little card just kind of travels with you as a little affirmation, a reminder, a touchstone, a check-in opportunity, and a tangible connection with the sacred. I put these little sticker pockets. I learned about these from Saray from our Goddess Magic group, and I got them on Amazon. They're just clear plastic index card pockets that are sticky on the back. So they are so amazing. I am in love with them. I cannot believe I did not experience them before the last couple of months. I'm a huge, massive fan, and so the snapshot cards tuck in there. Again, snapshot cards for everybody, the free and accessible to everybody, are at 30daysofgoddess.com, and then members of the Goddess Magic community get extra ones. So I always like to keep the 30 Days of Goddess core practice free and accessible to anyone, and there's free printables, things to get started with, a sampler pack for each month, etc. And then the Goddess Magic community gets a whole buffet of other options to add in that is really fun and fulfilling and helps us contribute to a sense of community-based practice and support and nourishment and encouragement that goes beyond the initial level of free materials. Kept my simple and sacred Heart of 30 Days of Goddess prayer in there. That's from my Page a Day calendar. These are stickers from an amazing sticker book. Oh, these were left over from after I used the runes in my regular prayer book. That page is left of descriptions, so I cut those out. And so this is just how I did it. I colored most of the things that I had left available to color and added stickers, but I kept it pretty simple. I didn't add a huge amount of stuff to the pages because this is really about coming back and returning and reminding yourself. I really found myself paging through this book every night before I went to bed, and I found it really, really helpful. It was kind of its own evening ritual of its own place to be able to refer back to it and to read it over. It was a really nice and centering and restorative way to go to sleep. So I often paged through it and reread pieces as I went to sleep. These are some of the inspiration oracle cards that I create each week for members of the Goddess Magic community. This was about an experience watching the monarch migration. And then in this particular edition, I had monthly planner pages with the weeks. And then I had logbook style pages, which you can get access to one of the logbooks free at 30daysofgoddess.com/101 to get started. I did not carry this over into the winter book, and I'm thinking I might revisit it in January because I personally enjoyed a little bit of an opportunity for a daily check-in like that. So I put my card in, but then part of it felt like I was redoing the work from my other prayer book. And so I left it out for winter, but then I found myself kind of missing it a little bit because it does create some more interactivity and engagement with your pages and not just paging through and reading stuff. This is from Amanda Fall, Phoenix Soul, and I stuck her little zine in there. Isn't that cute? And then that was from her as well. That's from Effie Wild of Moonshine. This is from Amanda's art journaling kit that she gave us. This is a colored version. If you watched my 30 days or my October prayer book flip through, you saw this not colored from Aramid Wild in Effie's program. This is from Kelly Lincoln of Dancing Goddess Dolls. This was from older Wee Moon. These are the stickers that I made for people's practice. So I did like the extra pages like this with a daily type of check-in opportunity. But it didn't leave, I'm trying to keep the printing costs lower, and so it didn't leave as much room for other content to have. Oh, and then here's the ephemera swap. So that came from Dawn from our Goddess Magic group. She sent tons of fun stickers and things. So the ephemera swap that we were doing, there's lots of goodies coming in from various members of that community. It was really great to experience. Fun little boost to your practice. These coloring pages are from Joni Ray of Tales of a Kitchen Witch. That's from Wee Moon as well. And then I did another page as I did in the October prayer book flip through. I used, this was tissue paper from a Halloween party centerpiece, and then these were stickers that I'd given away at a Halloween party, so I included those. I did not end up using the moon wheel in this book because I didn't want to redo it, and that's okay. And then more of those fabulous clear pockets with a prayer that I wanted to remember and re-engage with, and our snapshot cards. Stickers on the back, party in the front. So anyway, that is how I used my October guidebook, and I'm really looking forward to creating more of these monthly guidebooks for members of our Goddess Magic community. So if you're not a member, you should hop on over there and join. You really get your money's worth in terms of the access to the resources and things that I offer to you. There's a post pretty much every single day. Many of them include printables or resources. I also do a live in our private Facebook group every Monday, so there's an opportunity for community practice. I do a live online Zoom circle for everybody once a month. There's a whole bunch of stuff that happens there in that community, so I do welcome you to join us. So thank you so much for watching, and keep living your magic. Bye-bye.